big splash, baby, you can see it. Yeah. Strong. I ride the wave. On a surfboard emergency. Ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Strong. Gotta get paid. Roll on till I'm 6 feet. Protected full on repeat. I ride the wave. On a surfboard emergency. Ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Go down till I'm 6 feet, but pocket full on repeat. Strong with pocket full on repeat. Gotta count up and I've been down. Picture going about 100 miles. That road can't miss now. Standing tall with it, always on go. Taking me to pen pal. PO said slow down, so I caught the wave and I skipped town. 16 was on underage, there's 12 jurors in a mistrial. They seen I was underpaid, said 2 wide, no 10 tile. I need like a man, even if your eyes don't dare to me. Touchdown like I had a 6 with a shimmy, nigga, that's a problem for me. Don't be worried about what's strong, dude. Do you and I'm a do I. Third boy got a paint job with a clear coat and some fall guy. The girlfriend nigga took a beat out with fresh meat, no big five. Get me where and Beyonce put a ring on it in a lunch line. Head coach and I'm on the court. Referee, but I'm shooting 3. Put sweat in it 2 degrees. So my water, I can barely breathe. Kelly Slater with the board flip. Push it up when the chords hit. Violins in a bell tip. Open up, let me splash it. Right away. I'm surfboard emergency. Ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Go on till I'm 6 feet. Pocket full on repeat. All right, away. I'm surfboard emergency. Ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Go on till I'm 6 feet. Pocket full on repeat. Second round in the fight, something ain't right. I gotta do my right. Blue walking through the air, no night flight. Got one life to live, and I put 15 on all. Hit the ground, running, grab it, that's the Usain Bolt. Don't like 2 finger signs so far, can't be caught. 19-inch crunch time, and I send it home like a walk-off. AMG on steroid, there's a flex once with a nightmare. Coming full force, no warning, just no, I don't fight fair. Took flight, no flight fair. Hot rounds out of hot barrel. Put the mic in the head, lock until them tap there. Short LCPR. What the hell are he weak for? Took him to the water, let him up. Time for you a lifeguard. I'm a whole damn lifeguard. Then just real wrist sharp. Life show me it was hard. Get skatebooks and I count cards. Play my hand for the W. Time told about who is who. They be on this, who is who. I'm on the surfboard. I'm coming through. Sprout.
Check 1, check 2, check 3. This is Hood Talk, and this is your boy, Mr. Know-It-All, and I'm here with the lovely Miss Bella, ready to get the show started. Hey, let's get it started.
Hello, let's do this thing. Before we get started, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Mr. Honeysucker on YouTube and Mr. Know It All on Facebook. Do your thing with the like, share, and subscribe. But we're here tonight. Don't. Tonight's conversation is raw, unfiltered, and not for the emotionally defense. If the truth make you uncomfortable, this might be your sign. But you're here tonight. We're gonna do this. We're gonna talk about it.
What's up, Miss Hubbard? Up in his house? How they is that Xena, like Queen Xena or something? Oh, okay, my bad. What's up, Latasha? Up in his house?
What's up, Tasha? What's up, Chicken D?
She said hello to both of y'all with the years off. What's up, Rita? Up in his house, up in this thing.
Too.
And what's up, Cynthia? Up in his
Hello.
up in his
Present.
Up,
Those
baby?
things.
And what's up, Nina? Up in his house.
I just want to say, all the women showing up today. We want to talk about this thing. Everybody's trying to see, like, what the world is going on We're here for it. Filter. We're
Hey,
talking about it. We're trying to
hey,
see.
hey, man, y'all hear this? Talking about the
And,
women
and
on
they
one.
not showing up. We here. We here
Hey,
for this thing.
we up in here. We just ain't
We in
here,
this thing.
but we here. Okay, we
Okay.
go.
We're gonna see.
Yeah, we gonna see. We're gonna make this thing. This thing gonna get a little spicy here.
Well, we're here for the hot sauce. The hot sauce tonight. We're talking about like, hey, that part. So you can have the skills to get a man. So, but do you have the skills to keep a man?
That's
You can
that's
get
most,
him.
look. That's most
Keep.
women got skills to get a man.
Oh yeah, we got all the
All
little
that.
soft
All you
and
need is
easy skills to get them, but can we keep them,
all you got.
or do we
Look,
want to keep them?
look. Women know how to listen. Women know when they leave the nail and the hair shop and all that. They know they got enough to attract his attention and put it on notice and all that old type of stuff. But holding on to stuff, it's just like money. Everybody can get a paycheck, but sometimes the paycheck be gone before you even get it good. And
Oh
that's how
Lord.
men with some women. Sometimes the man already gone before you get them good because, women don't try. I mean, they don't put much effort. See, really, when it's something you don't really want, usually you don't get it. Like people who love money kind of keep money sometimes. People who don't really love money, they smoke it up, they drink it up, they throw it away, they go on it, they find plenty of places that just blow money. And that's the same thing with relationships. Women that don't value relationships, they can't keep a relationship because they don't value it none. To that, they don't see no value in men other than sometimes a paycheck or something like that. And when you really don't see the true value of a man, you lose out on many things that you don't even know you're missing out. So we're gonna get into these topics because I think a lot of women, I think just about every woman got the all that extra stuff to get one, but it's the keeping. It's the like I said, it's just like money. Everybody can go get a paycheck. A dope fiend get money.
But listen, hold on. When we talking about a value of a man, is he the same man that does what he says even when nobody else is watching? Shows up consistently, or just when it's convenient for him? He protects, provide, and prioritize somebody in his life. You don't have men doing that no more. They doing what's comfortable for them.
I mean, because the atmosphere, women doing what's comfortable for them. I mean, when you out here and you seeing people, every man is every man for themself mentality. Everybody looking out from self first. So when everybody looking out for self first, and then when men start looking out for themselves, now men ain't men no more. Oh, whoa, what a virtuous and all these men that open doors and all that. Men are waking up and realizing that women starting to act like they see no value in men.
Well, can men get past their lust, their temple, and their egos? Can you say men are doing this these days?
I,
Their lust, their temper, and egos.
think
Are
so.
men living on egos these days, or what? What?
I think so, but I think
You think so?
hold on. But when I'm saying when you say lust, I think
Lust.
men and women got a temperament of lust. You know what I'm saying? Like what they want and what they might want. You know what I'm saying? So I
Okay,
think,
well, okay, go ahead.
right, okay, because
Sorry.
I think a lot of men that's out here that really want a woman, I think wanting a woman is one thing. Dealing with somebody is a whole nother thing. If you don't feel like they on your thing, listen, that's why you catch a lot of people say, you know, you can't teach an old dog new tricks and all these type of things because like you could you could go get a puppy, you train the puppy how to use the bathroom, do this, do that, do that. If you get an old dog and it's still pissing in the house, there ain't no hope for the dog. You know what I'm saying? You like this damn dog is 8 years old, still peeing in the house. I mean, just peeing everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's time for that dog just stay outside. You know what I'm saying? Like you belong out there, player, because you can't. And I'm gonna tell you what's starting to happen. I think a lot of men are starting to realize women can talk about how they want these so-called relationships, but they really don't want it because when it comes to you know, you'll hear a woman say, "Yeah, I want a man to leave me, this and that, and that." But if a man tell you something to do and it's all this whole back and forth
Pushback.
and yeah, pushback. And a man saying she won't somebody lead her, but you remember that old saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't
You
make him
can't make them drink.
That's how men feeling right now. They can lead a woman to their house or wherever, this and that, but you can't make them drink the Kool-Aid. You can be like, hey, do this. Do this.
But listen, hold on. Can men take accountability from blaming their past, blaming their mother, and blaming how men are? So men are like this. My mama instilled this in me, or my past hurt made me move this way. Can men get past that? Can they take accountability for that?
I'm sure they can, but I think at this
Do
point of
that.
time, I'm gonna tell you at this point in time, let me catch up on these comments, then I'm gonna tell you exactly what I'm trying to say. She said the man knows who he wants to be with in the first place, and I do not believe this because uh, what a man think he want and what he actually want is two different things. A man might go to the strip club and go, "Ooh, wee, ooh, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that," and it's and how you said that lust phase and the other kind of phase, this and that, but he knows in the back of his mind, I can't handle that. I don't want that. I can't deal with that every day. You know what I'm saying? I can't deal with nothing about that. That's a fantasy. See, men have fantasies and they have reality. You know what I'm saying? So I think sometimes women want to live in fantasy and reality at the same time. And that would get them kind of mixed up on what they really want and what they don't want because they want this man and they want him to be so perfect and so oh man, I dreamed of this man and I got him. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want. They want the man they dreamed of and it's not realistic. You know what I'm saying? To have all these qualities. Oh, I want them. I want them. I want them tough and sweet. I mean, you want too many exact things, and he can't be super tough and super sweet at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And I think women want this magical. I'm gonna do it like old boy did. On what's his name? Women want super niggas. You know, they want a motherfucker that goddamn it. He's sweet, he nice, he read poetry, he like going to ballet, but then he like going and wrestling cows, and then he you know, They want the ultimate dude that know how to, oh, he loves going fishing, he like outdoors, he don't like staying in, he loves traveling, he loves this, he loves every goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? Because women want, but you ain't gonna find this magical nigga. What
Of
they
course
said.
you will. Of course, we know at this point in time we will not.
And that's how it be sometimes. Now, these magical niggas never been around. See, that's the problem. Like, we'll go back, and they can go back even to Jesse Jackson, Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King, and all this. And ain't nobody ever found the perfect men that they've been looking for. Never found it. Even Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart been married, what, 3 times now? He cheated on the first other, and everybody watch him. Some of these folks know everybody watching him. Tyrese went through hell with his wife and second wife, and he was looking for love, and they was, what's not? And these same women thought they were going to find a better deal, and they lost out on good men looking for that better deal. And it's sad sometimes, because sometimes, and most of the times, the green ain't always, green on the other side of the fence. It just look that way because you're looking from across in the blurry across the yard and this and that, and you can't see all the patches and mud and quicksand and all the little potholes in the yard and all that old type of stuff that you think you see. I just say yes, indeed. Okay, Terry say, well. Happy New Year, people. Man, it been that long since we ain't seen you this year. Come on, man. You gotta do better, Terry.
Come on,
ain't no way. Ain't no way. This is the first time we seen you this year. Tommy, you ain't got no job. Tommy, no, I'm just fucking with you. Tommy used to be a rider like this here. What's up, Andrea? And she said,
Adriana.
Everyone.
Hello.
Adriana said hello to everyone. Not just one, not just two, to everyone. Okay. Kimberly Black. Please like and share. It's free. It don't cost a thing to get in the swing of things. Okay. All right. Now, what's the question I've been asking way back when? You remember?
It was up there.
Do you see how I threw that in there?
You did.
I know you don't be caring like that, but I'm gonna do right though. Okay, what we got to do? Let's see. Woo, skills get the man, but don't have the skills to keep the man. And
but you can't keep nobody that don't want to be killed, regardless. Woman,
what
man,
it is,
whatever.
Okay, I talked to people about this subject, and everybody was kind of like woo for this subject, because I'm gonna tell you this. Yes, people can keep people, but see, the problem is, I was in the store and I was talking to, and I was in, I'm trying to think where I was. I might have been in AutoZone or something, but it was a dude over there, and I asked him, I was like, "Hey, can you, a woman, blah, blah, blah," and he was like, he said, "I don't think women ain't the same women that they used to be. They don't really want, see, all this masculinity and all this old testosterone that's running around here. I think I think women are drinking some of this stuff some kind of way. I don't know if it's in the alcohol or what, but a lot of women don't want what they used to want. So when you stop wanting what you used to want, then you don't want the familiar family. They don't want
so
the
what
family.
we used to want. What do women used to want? What do you, when you say used to want, tell me what that is.
A man, family, kids, house and all that. You got women now. I don't want to settle down. I don't want no house. They don't want. See, this is what happens when you let women run their own life.
Hold on. Wait a
They
minute.
don't. They don't want to
Listen.
settle
No,
down. They don't
that's
want no
not what
place to
that's not what
stay.
you
They
gotta
just
do.
want to
No,
travel. They don't
no.
want to stay in one city. They like, you know what? I want to go to
I don't
California.
agree with that.
This-
I don't agree
Okay.
with that. The thing is, we have faced reality of what it is. And so many women used to be subtle and
What is what
content
it
with
is? Can you tell me what it is first though
same
before
thing
you
you
break it
just
down?
said. The what it is, what you just said. What you just
No,
said
go
is
ahead.
what it is. The what it is, you want the house, the children, the family, all of these things, right? So what it is, women was thinking like, oh yeah, this is what I want. But then you get with these men that don't be okay with this thing. That's not something they're trying to build. So people start moving different. So you try to find your safe zone, just like men and women are both trying to find their safe zone, their comfort place. And people go this way. And when you find your safe place, you get settled in it. When you get settled in your safe place, people don't think about how you say the wife, the children, all this stuff to build together. Everybody thinking like I gotta build my own to secure myself. Man, I gotta secure my own to do my thing. People get in that thing. That's the mindset. People not around here trying to do family stuff.
Okay. Well, my pushback on this is women ain't trying to find out all this old family and all this old house on the pier and all that till they get 30 with 3 children. They ain't looking for that at 20 and 18 and 14 when women used to be raised up and wanting a husband, this and that. Women were raised up wanting a career now, wanting to take care of themselves, knowing most of this stuff is illusion because when you get out there in the real world and this and that, you're gonna need a helpmate, somebody to help you out when the shit start going, when you break your leg and when you lose your job and all that. See, women put more trust in their job than they do their man. Because see, let me tell you something. That job will replace you in a blink of an eye.
That part.
Once they feel like you expendable or this and that, blah blah blah, they will replace you and they'll write it off just like this here. But you know what? Women would look at men and think we are like their job. Oh, I can drop him and I can go get another one. It's just easy. It's just easy for me. I can go find another one just like him and probably better. You know what I'm saying?
But
And they
this is
got to
the
in
life
mind, but
we're living in now. We have to be around here for a man to handle his business for an applaud or a woman to build him. That's a lot of things women have to face. They need a backbone that they should already have, period.
you said Saturday, the men that need a backbone.
That a man that's out here, he have to handle his business without an applause. Like you got to thank him or applaud him for handling his business, right? And then you expecting a woman to build you. That's what we are out here dealing with in society right now.
Expecting a woman to build the man.
No, handling his business without an
That ain't
applause.
that ain't building the man though.
No, I am saying like the man is out here. He want to build his business, but he need an applause for building the business as a man. When you should want to do
Applause.
that yourself anyway. An
You said
applause.
applause.
Applause. Thank you. You're doing great. Cheerleaders. You don't need nobody to do that for you as a man. Men are out here, they should already just do their things with or without a woman. Build your thing, grow,
Right.
exceed in life, period. So there
So
are a
what
lot
you
of guys
think
out here.
men are
I
doing?
am saying there are a lot of guys out here right now that want the business and build themselves, but they need an applause to go forward. Or they need a woman to build them. They need some help to build themselves. And you don't need that. You're supposed to just build, and we are here to support, not to applause and to push you, you know.
Okay, support or help?
Help is no problem. If you got a woman in your
Okay,
life,
because
that's your helpmate. But people
because
are not,
what
they're not looking for helpmates no more. Men are not looking for helpmates. They're looking for cheerleaders.
where you what hold on. Where you come up with this?
It's
That
called
men
reality.
ain't help. I don't think is that men ain't looking for help, mates. I think they get with more women that's looking just for help. And they don't want to be a helpmate. They want you to help them. And I think that's the
But it's,
problem.
it's,
Men
it's,
are
it's
going,
not our problem that you're on a certain side of town that you need somebody for that's looking for a helpmate.
and
So
I
I'm
feel the
just saying,
same.
if you're building yourself
Hold
as a
on, I
man,
do.
build
Yeah, but I
yourself.
feel the same. I feel the same way when you looking for these stragglers and these bums just running in the store and walking outside with a blunt and a beer, and you trying to build him or whatever from nothing. He walked to the store and you trying to build him when maybe
Why
you
he even
can't
walking
catch.
to the
Hold on,
store?
hold on just a second. Hold on just a second. Why you can't catch the good man? You know, a lot of women can say certain things, but why they can't catch a good man? And most of the time, because they don't have the attributes sometimes of a woman that's willing to follow a man that already probably got himself together. See, a lot of women want bums, want dudes that ain't really doing too hot.
I wouldn't say want bums, you know. There are a lot of women out here. We around here supporting good quality men. But the good quality men don't accept the good help that comes with it. So people are not out here just for promoting gang to
You
build
saying
something.
good quality?
They
Hold on. Watch this. Now you saying that good quality men, quality mean they
quality.
kind of know what they're doing, and
They know what they're doing.
they don't like the help they get.
No, it's not
Quality
enough.
men don't like the
It's
help,
not en- it's never
huh?
enough. It's never enough.
Oh, you saying that they putting pressure on the women to step up or something and be be better or help them more or something like that.
And it's never
You saying
enough.
it's never.
It's never
I mean,
enough.
what's never enough? You think good quality women are helping more than they want to?
No, quality women, we come in here and we help. But with the man,
So
it can never be enough.
what you just said it's never enough, though. I'm saying, what's the never enough thing? Do you think that you're doing too much for the man?
No, never enough. It's never enough for the man. It's still he still wants more
What
because she
women
can
want
come
a
in.
man
She
with
can
limitation?
the woman can come in and give everything 100%, but it never will be enough for a man. It's not enough. It's not enough.
And you know what? And you know what? It sounds like you're talking about a woman because I have heard men give women everything. A vacation to the Bahamas, Bermuda Triangle. She done got lost in the
Crazy.
ship, found, went to space, everything. And she's still looking. What's next? What's next? Let's go somewhere bigger and better. What's next? So it's never enough. I done heard people say it's never enough
No,
about a woman.
that's called
I've never
buying it.
heard never enough
That's
for a man.
calling buying it. That's called buying it. See, vice versa. If a man is out here giving this woman everything, she's gonna continue to seek everything because we are givers, we are takers. But when a man come, we are the givers, and it's never enough.
Come on now. That shit don't make sense what you just said. Hold on. Did you listen to yourself?
Listen, hold on. Listen to what I'm saying. Women, we are takers. We're going to take what you give us. We are the weaker vessels. We're going to take whatever you give us. We even take the none less you give us, and we still try and work with it. But with men, we can give you everything, and it's still never enough.
Because you know why? Because you giving and not taking. See, you just said women are naturally takers. So when they're not taking, they mad because they giving. So that makes sense. That makes sense. If you are a natural taker and you're giving, you're mad because you're giving because you're a naturally taker. You usually take from men, and then since you giving out, now you mad and you frustrated because you like, I can't give them enough. But you know what? Men been going through this all their life.
No, but listen to me. Listen to me.
Just hold on 1 second. Men
think about the man's side of what we're getting.
Hold on just a second. Just hold on, just a second. Men been out here taking care of women sometimes 20, 30 years. The woman ain't had to work, job, nothing. They done raise kids and stuff till the kids was grown and this and that. And once that man could, once the kids got grown and this and that, and the woman said, I can't get no more out of it. It's time to divorce, split this thing, try to get as much as I can out of them right now and go on by myself. That's why half the NBA players are broke and divorced and stuff like that, because soon as they ain't making money no more and the woman can't find shit to take from them, she gone. She gone. She don't help him take that little bit he got left. See, some of these NBA players' paycheck, just one paycheck, can damn near support a startup lifestyle. They get, the minimum check for NBA players is like 500 and some thousand. So the minimum check they get, if they was to get that whole check for a year, the average man out here could take that money and make shit. But you know what? Just like you said, women are naturally takers. So they want the diamonds, they want the jewelry, they want the look.
Because we are considered the helpmate to you all, right? So we give too much. They stop chasing. We give too much. They stop chasing.
Did you say give much?
Yeah, we give too much. That's what it is. He become comfortable.
What do a woman?
Ungrateful for whatever the helpmate is for you.
Time
he is available to turn into entitlement. That's what it is. That's what men do.
Time out.
Only thing men can give is sex.
Hold on. Let me. I'll let you do that a little bit. But let me tell you something. Time out on that, because let me tell you something. I done been out here in the man's world. And I done
real
seen,
man's world.
Yeah, the man's world. And I done seen this thing that you talking about, women giving. What the fuck is she giving? Information or something? Most women out here ain't giving up money, ain't giving up nothing. I don't never remember a woman talking about, oh yeah, I pay my man's rent or nothing like that. All this old talking about the dude giving. Yeah, the dude is giving.
Haven't heard
hold on, listen. It ain't no male strip club with a male making a living off stripping. He got to go out after he get through stripping and taking off his clothes. Next day, he got to go out and work construction or something. He can't live off the money women trying to give. Women are not givers. I don't know where you came from this at, but women are not givers. Well, listen, I ask how many women paid the rent last month, they man's rent or anything gave. Ask how many women give a man a Valentine's Day gift. Won't you just do that for a minute? Women are not givers. This is some bullshit right here. Women are not givers. And we gonna set this shit straight tonight. Women think they givers because they give some head or some sex, and they equal that as money, and that is not money, and that is not giving nothing that's tangible that the man can take and make something. He can't take your pussy that he just goddamn it got and make no money with it out there in the goddamn what's name. Women do not give men nothing. I'm sorry to tell you that. Women ain't giving men but a headache and some hard goddamn conversation and shit about giving, but they don't give men nothing now. We gonna stop this one. This old stuff about women just giving men shit. No, this is not. If a woman give you something, she got that want that back in interest and then want to charge you the next 10 years because she gave you that. Women are not givers. No. And especially black women. Even pimps will tell you that. We can bring some pimps on the panel and they'll tell you a black bitch don't get a nigga but an argument. And man, even pimps didn't want black women. Come on now. We're going to keep it real tonight. Black women don't give men shit on that level there. Not giving their money away. You ask women, how many women don't hear that give their money away? Give, better pay the nigga rent, pay the nigga light bill, pay the nigga car note.
Don't even have
hold on. If you go the other way, you can find plenty of women say a nigga paid their car note, they bill, they rent, they house note, they car note. How many gonna say a woman did that? No. This is lies. And I'm sick of the lies. The lies.
Listen, let me tell you, you're living in a circle of Mississippi. That's what you're doing. And you can't do that. Because you don't hear of it. It doesn't mean it doesn't happen. I know plenty of women pay dues rent. What you talking about? So just because you don't hear of it in your circle, that's your circle.
Hey,
that's your circle.
You thinking about them 3 out of the other 1,000? You know that don't. I bet you know way more that don't than the ones that do. Just because, see, this is the problem that I have with women sometimes. Sometimes women say, oh, they're the first one to say, oh, I know a friend girl had a baby at 60. How many you know that did that?
Had a what?
That one. That had a baby at 60. You hear a woman, they would throw out this thing. Oh, yeah, it's plenty of women that have babies in their 50s and 60s. And I'll be like, where these women at? Because the damn show ain't y'all, because y'all already in hot flash mode at 50 and sitting up here talking about all these women having babies at 50s and 60s, and y'all already have
I never talked about that.
And tubes tied. No, I'm just saying.
Babies at 60. I didn't say anything like that.
No, I'm saying, no, I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about women in general. It's women that always say that women can.
No, we don't have to bring up nothing past 60 because that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the conversation of women out here. Is some women out here taking care of men? Is women out here taking care of men? That's giving to men.
Few and far between.
No,
few and far between.
It's not.
Few and far between.
Well, if you want to stay in Mississippi, then okay, that's fine. We can do that.
Okay, that's what we stay at. I mean, damn, what we talking about a town we ain't in? We talking about a town we ain't visiting?
We are speaking generally. That's what we're doing.
No, but I'm saying a lot of people can. Let me tell you something. Just like you just said, a lot of women can talk about how they take care of men. You ever took care of men?
I have.
Huh?
I have.
For how long?
What do you mean?
For how long?
For how long? That's irrelevant. I did it, so it happened.
What I'm trying to say is, how
What I'm
long
trying
did
to
a
say
man
is
take
you
care of
don't have to
you?
put my
And then
business
how
out
long do a
to
woman
make
take care of
yourself
a
feel
man
okay.
before it's
But I
over?
have.
Let me tell you something.
But I have.
Okay, I understand.
I have.
But it's a lot of women. Let me tell you what happens. A lot of women can get taken care of man for 10 years. And a woman can have to take care of that same man for a year. And she done, I'm sick of this shit. He need to get off his ass. Oh, it get tiresome quick when it come to a woman taking care of a man. It
Anybody
get
that
tired
you
quick.
listen, it doesn't have to be a woman or a man. It can be either or. If you're just doing this consistently and nobody trying to do anything, they just keep wanting you to take care of it, you get tired of it, both men and women, right? Can
But
we
women
agree
get
with
tired of
that?
it quicker,
No. Can we
quicker.
agree with that? If
What?
you took care
That
of women all the
women
time,
women get tired of it
hold,
quicker.
listen, hold on. If
But
you take care of a woman and a
uh-huh.
female take care of a man, if you get tired of it, you get tired of it, right? So you saying the time span is longer for women than men to take care of somebody?
No, I didn't say that because you just tried to throw a trick play.
No, I didn't. No,
Women don't
listen.
take care of men
Hold on.
longer.
Well,
Okay,
listen to
go ahead.
me. I'm asking. I'm
Uh-huh.
saying if you take care of somebody, whether it's a
Uh-huh.
man or a woman, if you're taking care of somebody, doesn't it get tiresome at a long time with any person, whether you're a man
Okay.
or a woman?
No, no.
Or it
It's
doesn't.
men. Hold on. Listen, can I tell
Men
you
get
something?
tired
I
faster.
got hold on. No, I'm gonna tell you this. I know neighbors, I know people, and I know men that take care of their wife faithfully. I got cousins, I got what's name, and they take care of wives faithfully. Don't make them pay no bills or nothing. And they've been taking care of them all their life and they don't get tired. Can I tell you something? Women get tired real quick. Once they start taking care of a man, they get tired real quick. 6 months to a year of a woman taking care of a man. See, men can take care of a woman 10, 20, 30 years. A woman will take care of a man a year. And then, goddamn, what the fuck you gonna do, player? I'm telling you
Well,
now. I
well,
done
hey,
seen.
I'm just saying. Listen,
I'm
in
gonna give
your
I'm gonna
circle,
give a what's
okay.
name. Since my younger brother ain't on here, I'm gonna give a little what's name. I'm gonna give a little intro on this. My younger brother, and I hope his ex girlfriend or whatever watch. Listen, my younger brother took care of his girlfriend and all that, and they had a deal. He was gonna send her through nursing school and all this type of shit. And then when she got her nursing and all this shit good, then he was gonna go to school and better himself, and she was gonna handle everything. Whoo, that shit didn't last a year. By the time she got her nursing thing, she became a traveling nurse, was making that big money. When he asked her to start paying the bills so he can go to school, this and that, she started talking about, no. And the relationship dissolved real quickly because she wasn't willing to pay no bills while he did the same thing that he watched her do for 5 years.
But
And let me tell
listen,
you something. Now, hold on. And this shit happens all around Jackson, America, and all that, where men break their neck, put women through school and all that. And once that woman start making money, she starts saying, I don't need him. Okay, go
okay.
ahead. Come
Well,
on with
that's
the comeback.
fine.
Oh,
You
let's
know, it
catch up
is what it
with the
is.
comment.
I
Hold on,
cannot
let's come.
argue with your circle. That's all I can say. I can't
No, I'm
argue
saying
with
let's
your
catch
circle.
up with this, and I
Yeah, you
want you
go
to
ahead.
give me some of it.
If he or
Read
she
that.
don't want to be kept, they're gonna make your life a living hell. My
Come
sons
on with
told
it.
me these younger women want to be cashed out just for a conversation. Stranger danger. You don't know them. That's wild to me.
That part. These young women are different. I was at the gym. Was it yesterday? Or was it today? It was yesterday. And I heard the same thing from dude. He said, man, these young girls are different. And the same thing I talked to dude in the AutoZone. He said the same thing. You young women, they different. They, you know what I'm saying? They different. Whatever you thought you knew about women, the young woman got something different going on. Come on with it.
So men and women need to meet each other halfway. We're all different. Lift each other up. Help your man start his business he's been telling you about. Help your lady work out if you hear her saying she wants to get fit. Some of these men and women only want what they can get out of you. Then they move on to the next victim.
See, I like how she put that. See that I want to break down this whole thread right here. When she said it, she said men and women need to meet each other halfway. And then she went into it and said that, we're all different and lifting up each other. She said, help your man start a business he's been telling you about. Okay. Now what the woman want to do? Or help your lady work out if she says she want to get fit. That ain't got nothing to do with no money, put nothing in our pocket, or none of that shit. Her shit ain't got nothing to do that benefit both of us. And see, that's the problem. Women got shit that she want to benefit her, and this man trying to start his business want to benefit us. And see, that's the difference. And then she said, and then she break it down at the end and say, some of these men and women only want what they can get out of you. He gonna get out of helping you get fit. What the fuck he gonna get out of this? And she gonna help out of helping you start a business. How many women are left millionaires and everything? And the first thing they said in divorce agreement, I helped him start a business so she can get half of that motherfucker. I'm just saying. And when we look at it just through this little eyes of this paragraph, it tells you what women think about getting fit, shit like that, and a man think about getting a business started. How many women? When the last time? You know what? I did this question, and I want to ask the question to the audience. Let me take this one off the board right quick. I want to ask this question. As a woman, and if you got fired or just lost your job and couldn't get a job working for the man, the government, or any entertainment, and the woman, most of these women, and they had to go out and just get a regular job to make money, just a regular job to make money off the land. What skills do women have to make money just without going to a corporation or nothing, just on her own, making money? She either got to sell some food or sell some coochie. And that's what we came up with. That's why you got so many women on online and OnlyFans and all this. Soon as they fall off or they going in, they like you said, they inboxing just like what or like she said, they cash apping the dude saying, "Oh, I need some money just to have a date with you, just to have a conversation with you. Can you cash app me $25, $40 or something just to have a conversation with you?" Because it's all about pimping then. You know what I'm saying? Come on
I
with
hear
it.
you.
What you think most women will do if they lost their job and
Well,
couldn't work
I
for
can't
no
worry about most
family
women because
dollar?
I don't listen. I can't speak for most women. I can only speak for myself. There are plenty of things I can do.
But I was just throwing it out there. All right, come on with it.
I know several women here in Mississippi that work and their husbands can't work due to disability or he's an ex felon and he can't find a job. Everyone's situation is different.
And I know plenty of women that's ex-felons up in Mississippi too. They can't find a job. But I'm gonna do this. Disability, he's still getting a check. So he's still getting see, that's a shaky subject because a man can manage his disability check real good. I know plenty of men that get disability checks and they get nice disability checks. And I think these $2,500, $3,000 a month disability checks ain't nothing to sneeze at. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's disingenuous with the disability check because disability checks can be nice. Now, all this ex-felon things, if you go to Texas, they got whole jobs and whole careers that a lot of people do, ex-felons and this and that. So I feel like with this ex-felon thing, they teach them a lot of stuff in prison and other stuff that they can get. And a lot of people are getting jobs, jumping out of jail, and all kind of stuff. So I'm kind of, and then you got to have a little hustle about yourself. But when you think of it's like a ex felon and you just what's name, that might be because you chose him. He probably became a felon, probably fucking with his woman sometimes, or somebody probably stepped on his to touch his woman booty or something. He done half-ass killed somebody or beat somebody to death around here. But a lot of these men out here becoming felons because of women out here and the women they dealing with. I say all the time, you got to be careful the type of woman you even surround yourself with because that what might be your problem. That might be your downfall. The woman you said, if you don't pick the right woman to surround yourself with or this and that, it might be your downfall. It might be what put you in jail. A lot of men are in jail because they picked the wrong woman. I don't think we can switch that on the other side and say, oh, a lot of women in jail because they picked the wrong man. I can't do it like that. You know what I'm saying? I say some women in jail because they picked the man that they wanted to. You know, I always think about the woman Tasha on Ghost, and she picked a drug dealer, and she wanted him to be a drug dealer, and she championed him to be who he was. So some women are in the situation that they wanted to be in. They knew he was a felon when they met him. They knew he was in and out of jail when they met him. They knew he had tattoos on his forehead and the eye and the eyelid and all that. They knew that when they met him. So a lot of this old woe was me towards women. A lot of women know exactly what they getting themselves into. We got to stop trying to play women like they slow and dumb and don't know no better and can't see through the bullshit that women supposed to be so smart about. Ain't no way you look at a man and look at him and say, "Hmm, that's a great guy." And 2 weeks later, he in the feds, he felony, and he done kill somebody. No, you know what type of nigga this dude is. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? We ain't keeping it real right now. We living in this sugarcoat world, trying to act like, oh, women is, oh, we so fond of them, and we didn't know what we were getting ourselves. Yes, every woman, when you catch that woman around 40 and 50, you ask her back in your life, did you know he would like this here? They be like, yeah, I ignored it. Bam. It just simple fact. A lot of women can shoot all the game they want to, but they knew who they were dealing with. Yeah, they knew the man was abusive. They knew he cussed too much. They knew he drank too much. They knew everything about this man that was bad, and they ignored it because they just wanted to be with him or something else. So let's stop this trying to make the woman feel like she the victim of all these circumstances, like she don't know what the fuck going on. And I don't believe it no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe a woman is sitting up there and don't know what's going on. Like, don't understand that this dude is dangerous, or this dude is a criminal, or this dude is you know, one strike from not coming back no more. A lot of these women know that dudes be having 5, 6 children before they had a 7 children by this dude. A lot of people knew who Future was before they had a lot of people knew who Nick Cannon was before they had the other baby. A lot of people know who Boosie was before they had an extra baby with. Man, let's keep it real. And that's the problem. We don't want to keep it real. We want to keep on trying to act like women are the victim, and they slow and they don't understand and they don't know who the dude they dealing with. Let me tell you something. Women that's dealing with men know who they dealing with. They know who they dealing with. They dealing with him anyway. Come on with it.
Why do women have to keep him? Why can't he learn to keep us? Y'all men so feminine these days, want to be chased. That's the issue. Men don't know their place either anymore.
I love when women put posts down like this here, because that let me know that the feminine part of women sometimes just left out the building sometimes, because first thing she had to do is down men by calling men feminine, because men ain't falling for the traps. You know what I'm saying? See, what happened is people like Kevin Samuels and other type of men that was on YouTube and Manosphere and all these different little things started coaching me, started teaching me, and women run this game on player. Women run this game, or they acting like they like you, but they just they start figuring out, oh man, a lot of these women just want a date. They just want a free meal. See, once men start waking up, and I told you this, back when we started, 3, 4, 5, and then 5, 6 years ago. But when we started backing in, and I said way back then, I said, men are changing. And a lot of women just don't see it. Men are changing under the what's name. They on YouTube, they on this, they on that. They are changing to a different being. And now the men that woke up and want standards, want women with standards. That's a problem. It's a problem that men aren't going for the woman that say, fuck these niggas, listen to Carly B, listen to all this old rap, and fuck these niggas, do we get what we can at these niggas. Carly B was robbing niggas, putting shit in niggas' drink, putting them to sleep, robbing them. And these are the women that people champion. You know what I'm saying? The goddamn what's the girl name that man, I can't think of her name. She a star, but you remember the dude that went to jail for shooting a woman in the pinky toe? The dude from
Oh,
Canada. Huh?
the Caucasian lady.
No. He shot the black girl that's Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh, okay.
You remember Tory Lanez? Remember Tory Lanez? He was fucking Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez was playing like she ain't never had the dick, none of that shit. Oh, I ain't fuck with him or none of that. But as soon as a man went to jail, and he went to jail because of her. Because they say that her friend girl, the one shot her, You know, he would trying to get the gun from the finger and shot her in the pinky toe. And when the police initially came at them, they were like, no, no, no. And after that, because she felt embarrassed, she went on a marketing spree on podcasts and everything, throwing him under the bus, talking about he shot me. And she the one got him indicted. She the one got him sent to jail. You feel me?
Mhm.
So women can sit up here and they can play like they on me inside on a lot of issues and stuff like that. But proof is in the pudding. And all this women are paying for men, this and that, is no stats on it. You can look up the stats on how many women that actually pay men bills or this and that. It's probably 3% or some shit like that. It's some fucked up -5% ass shit. You know what I'm saying? But 90% of the men is the one that's paying women's bills and stuff like that. So I hate when women try to put themselves in the same frame of a man's mind because like they got the same loyalty to a man that a man has to them. It ain't never been like that through what's name. Men always supported women way better than women supported men. Men always gave women bag up and helped them with their business and all that. I
Yeah.
was looking at a podcast the other day with the dude from New York, the rapper dude that be on the podcast with what's his name? I can't think of his name. The one used to be with P. Diddy. Money, money ain't a thing. What's the dude name? But the dude that used to be with him, they got a podcast up there, him and his partner. And I seen the woman come up there the other day and was talking about, you ain't never supported me and this and that. He be like, you got bad business ideas. You don't have good business ventures to invest in. And
Mhm.
sometimes women talk about opening up um, eyelashes, selling eyelashes and stuff like that. I mean, what's the whole thing with that when you can buy a whole kit of eyelashes and the little thing that clamp the eyelashes on your eyelashes yourself for $50, $60? Why would why would women think this is a business that can go in, that can make money and be profitable? You feel what I'm saying? Oh, they do the show. It is what it is. Look up. It is what it is. You found out.
On what,
It is.
YouTube?
Yeah. It is what it is. That's the show name. It is what it is. Cause they took our old show name. That's why I always remember. Cause I was. It is what it is. Fuck it. And that was just. It is what it is. Okay. She said, ha ha, Kevin Samuels wanted a man. See? Yeah. There's no proof in that though. I mean, what man did he want? Let's throw that out there. Because a lot of women don't like Kevin Samuels because he broke down on stuff that women didn't want broke down. They didn't want a man to point out how you really feel, how you really think. Most women don't. Most women don't like a man to point out the flaws of a woman. What women really want, what women don't want, what women play like they want and don't want. Women play want like they want to be led, but most women don't want to be led. They want a partner. They want somebody to understand them and get in the grace to move how they want to move. And this and that. If a man demand a woman to move like he wants her to move, it don't work no more. That's old thinking. And
And if
most
you
women,
do, stop doing it.
and that's a thinking that most women don't want to be a part of. Most women don't want to be a part of a man trying to tell them what to do. We got to be honest. And that's the problem. We ain't being honest right now. Most women want to move how they want to move. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it can feel like, oh, I want a man to take control, and no, you really don't. You really don't. Because if a man
That's the
take control, what he
representative.
do? Because guess what? He gonna mess around and say no to something that you want him to say yes to. And then we got a problem. Because he said no and you wanted a yes. So it can a lot of people shoot this stuff and try to make it seem like they want this new, this man. He gonna lead me into the right direction, and no, because guess what? Every right direction takes sacrifice, and most people don't want to sacrifice the stuff that you got to do to move in the right direction. Most people, if somebody say, "Oh, we gonna do this over here," but first thing you gotta do is stop smoking. Be like, huh? Say it again. Or they say, first thing you gotta do is stop drinking. Huh? What'd you say? It ain't no other way around it. You know what I'm saying? Like most people don't want to stop nothing they doing to change to do something better.
That they're
So
comfortable in.
yeah, so it's easy to point the finger and say,
Unless you
I
stop
want,
it and you
I
just
want
do it for
somebody.
that moment.
Yeah, but it's easy to say you want somebody to lead you into stopping you to doing this, and you're gonna be better because of this. No,
Doesn't happen.
all right. Most people don't want this, and I'm sorry to say it. A lot of people don't want what they say they want.
Not all the time.
It sound good. It sound good. Listen, I was sitting up there today listening to my brother, and my brother was like, everybody in the gym, what you eat today? And he said, yeah, I ate me some avocado, some grapes, some this and that. And I'm like, all these seeds and grapes and all that. And I'm like, most women don't want to hear that shit when it come to them talking about losing weight or losing. Don't nobody want to eat like no goddamn chimpanzee or whatever.
Like a rabbit.
I'm just saying they call it rabbit food for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to really
Yep.
eat like that.
Yep.
It's easy to say it, but
Talk about it.
most people don't want to live like that. You know, and sometimes we don't understand that part of the thing, and it just a lot of people don't understand that as part of culture, and culture sometimes just ain't right. I mm, ooh wee. I got to read that again on the normal side. Let me see. After excitement fades, after the sex normalizes, after real life show up, can you keep it, man? And I say, most people, once you get past the sex and all that kind of stuff, most people got to realize team was charging around just a minute ago. Most people got to realize that most people got to realize that most people don't really want to be checked in a way. A lot of people, a lot of people say they want certain things, but they really don't. And I just feel like even exercising with it, I was listening to somebody the other day, and it was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get with this person, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna exercise. And then you get with people, and the crazy part is you would see somebody and they would talk about exercising and getting right. But people would go, take a shortcut, have surgery. And then the doctor tell you got to exercise every day. They'll go exercise every day after they have surgery. But what happened to the exercise before the surgery? You know what I'm saying? Like why you couldn't do this before they just knocked off 20 pounds off you or whatever. You could have knocked out that 20 pounds if you had started 2 months earlier. Just exercise like anybody else or eating rabbit food like we said. Why not start that then? And why start it afterwards? You feel me?
I hear you.
I need you to break it down. I need you to
Well, how,
break something
well,
down.
tell me how
And
would I break something down that I wouldn't know anything about?
no,
So ask,
I'm finna give you a scenario. I'm
okay.
finna give you a scenario. Okay. I like say this. Say say you were at a club and you were at the club with your friend girls, this and that, and then bunch of guys come in and y'all know these guys are some accountants. So I mean some good working people, like, you know, not Wall Street type, somewhere downtown. They came out for maybe a bachelor party or something, and you got a whole good group of dudes that like got good careers and all that. How can you coach your girls to go in and try to capture, you know, these dudes? Like, lock them down. Like, try to lock some of them down. You know, women just going and saying, I see good men. How can I get them down? How can you do that?
It doesn't take much. Men like attention. Men will take the attention and run with it because it's just fun. When you out in the club, that's a whole setting. That lets you know what environment you're in. You're gonna get what you get. Ain't nobody in no club looking for no wife. No man, no woman looking for a husband, no man looking for a wife. If you're at a club, as grown as we are, you're out there looking for your fun. So that's what it is. So what do you mean capture? It's nothing to capture. It's just attention. Men seek attention.
So
Women
how
want
would you get
all the time.
how would you get it? The attention.
It don't take but a smile or a look and let you know it's okay. Don't you know that? If we want to give it up and let you have sex with us or play with us, whatever, all we got to do is give you that look and that smile.
Yeah,
Most
but
of the time, it's
that
okay.
ain't capturing him though.
We are
See,
not
that's
out
what I'm
there.
saying. Like,
Listen,
what?
the environment where you are, you ain't out there to capture anything. You out there for fun. If so, you wouldn't even be in that environment. So if you said another setting, then maybe yes. But we talking about the club. That's what you said.
I know
So
women that
in the club
I
setting,
know
ain't
women
nobody out
that
trying to capture nothing for an extensive
no.
period of
Can I
time.
tell you something? It's your opinion because I've known plenty of people that went to clubs and met their future wife, future
And
girlfriend, and
married them.
all that same thing. Yeah,
Oh, okay. So you just
So
said a group of dudes
how would you
come
go
together.
about?
No, hold on. You said a group of dudes, bachelor stuff, coming in, having a good time. Your mindset is already
No, I
there.
said
It's
a
to have a
wedding
good
or something.
time. Yeah, like
Yeah,
a wedding. You come in
yeah,
there to have a good time for celebration. So if you
right.
come into the environment with celebration, that's what you're gonna get. Celebration.
Okay, how can a woman go in there and capture and or get the man that she wants?
She shouldn't because it's a celebration. Everybody out there for celebration. It's what it is. Why?
Can I tell you?
Listen, let me. Well, you
That man
can't ask that
have
because
a
I'm
picture.
not going to no club, no celebration, looking for somebody I can capture. But if it happened, it happens because, for one thing, what happens with me, let me tell you just an example. Go in a situation, people out there celebrating. My conversation draw people because I know how to just talk and have a good conversation with people, not seeking anything, not looking for anything, don't buy me anything. I don't need any of that. Just conversation. Because if your standards are different, it draws people. That's what draw people. There's your standards. You ain't out there looking for nothing. I don't want you to buy me no drink. I ain't trying to go home with you. That's gonna intrigue the man sometimes because sometimes the man feel like if I didn't get her tonight, like everybody else, I can probably get. Let me see how far I can go and chase after her and get her right. Again. Can I see you again? They want to know because you're not out here giving it sauce out.
How can they see you again?
Because we exchange numbers.
How you gonna get them to exchange numbers?
Because we having a conversation and we're talking and we exchange numbers.
Okay, but how you even get to the talking? You
That's what I'm
just
saying.
said, listen what I'm saying. What I was just saying about getting somebody, you just said, I ain't got to do all that. I got all this that just gonna attract them and all that type of stuff. But what I'm saying is, you
I
came
just
back and
told
said,
you
oh, a number, a conversation. You done gave all
that
this
that's what
extra stuff.
well that's what I answered you and I said that's what attracted them, the conversation. Not being toxic with men, just being peaceful, just being kind, just not just over the top. Conversation at times it draws men. You don't even have to flirt, just having a conversation with them. That draws some men just trying to see, they be intrigued about somebody that's not out here just being thirsty or just advertising what they can give. I've seen situations where people come in like a whole party. People want to go and be a part of the party and take over the people party and celebration and just being there to offer themselves. But sometimes when you don't be that person, you stick out like a sore thumb. Your calmness can draw attention to yourself.
Okay, so what you're saying is you can draw them with your calmness, with your
Calmness.
steady. Okay. So that is a way of capturing the man, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, this is a one night thing. You know, like say a lot of women sometimes I think they miss out on certain actions because sometimes you don't realize that sometimes finding a good man or sometimes is just as simple as a one night thing. Sometimes you can get in a situation that the perfect man is sitting right in front of you. And to get this man, what would you do to get this man? What all your game or whatever that a woman do to seduce or whatever she got to do to get a man to notice her and all that got to be that night. Not the next night. See, sometimes like when I was listening to you, you was talking about the next night and change numbers, but you got to get to the part where y'all talking. And if you
You
nonchalant,
just said it. No, no. Let me tell you, I've been in situations. I go in settings and I just be me. I'm just not just in an uproar. I'm calm and conversational, especially when I'm having me a drink or something. I'm good and copacetic. I just talk just general. I ain't bringing no toxicity to nobody, just not being angry or just anxious about anything. I just do my conversation. It is what it is. You know, a lot of people, when they're intoxicated, they bring out their honesty. And in their honesty, they talk about what they want, and the person can conceive or take in what they want and move that way or however you want. It is what it is. It's just like grown folks conversation. I'm in my age range where I'm in a different place. Just conversation don't draw me to move different. I'm comfortable in how I move. So
yeah. But so what you're saying is how you move is good enough
soft,
to to to
soft.
to to, you know what I'm saying? It's good enough to capture men attention to get
Yes.
what you want out of the conversation and this and that.
Yes.
I can
Being soft.
understand.
Being soft. I'm a soft person. I don't like a lot of hoopla in my normal setting. If I get a certain type of way, I may move different, but just in a calm setting, I'm good.
Okay. Read that next.
Most women want money over a man because they think that it is all that a man brings to the table.
What you
No,
think about
that's
that?
all they're looking for a man to bring to the table. A lot of times women want to see how the man can take care of them. And oftentimes you get these men that come to you, they want to pay your bills. They want to take you here or there, take you to dinner. They want to do something sweet for you. It's guys out here that's offering it like there. They want to do these things for you. That's their comfort for them, for a woman. And that has spoiled us where we feel like most men, this is what they're going to do.
But go ahead with the but.
I didn't say but.
Yeah, you said it without saying it.
Nope. I
Because you
just said
said this
period.
men want to do, but so is also a man on the other side that don't want to do that same thing, right?
Few in number.
Huh?
Few in number.
What you mean?
I mean, there are very few that come to you and say they don't want to do that. Most men come and they want to offer what they can give and do for you. If they find you attractive or whatever, they want to do these things. So I'm just saying it's fear number.
Okay, now I heard this from you. I want to ask you a question. How many women come to a man and tell them how they want to take care of a man or this and that?
It's fear number.
And exactly what I was talking about earlier about when you say that women take care of men too. And I just don't see it because it's few in numbers. I mean,
Right. And that's all
out
we
of
can say.
100 women only taking care of men, it might be three.
Well,
If
we
you
have
flip,
to do age
if you
bracket.
flip it on the other side, it's normal for a man to think about taking care of a woman. So it would
Well,
be in the
I
90,
was
80.
well, hold on. I was
Go
given a
ahead.
perspective from my age range.
Uh-huh.
With my age, I'm older. So you have
Uh-huh.
more younger people that's taking care of these men as women than in my age range. I've seen I've talked to at least two people that's doing that just this week and having a problem with it because they've been doing it so much till it's becoming a strain on them. Two
What you
people
call
just
so
this week.
much? How
I
long?
mean, think how long? I
Yeah.
didn't
How
ask.
long?
I didn't
Well, I mean,
ask.
not
I,
in their situation. They didn't tell you.
I never asked, but I know it's been enough where it's becoming a strain. If it's more than a year, it's a strain, I guess. I don't know. I didn't ask.
Y'all. I'm glad you said that. If it's more than a year, see, all you gotta do is let people talk. They would eventually tell the truth. And that's exactly what I said. I said women 6 months to a year, they get tired and that shit is done with trying to take care of one man or trying to supply the other half. I'm just
I mean,
telling the truth.
listen, that's in anything. If you're giving your quality
No, it's not
time,
anything.
listen, hold on. If you're giving your quality time, your sex, your whatever, right? 6 months to a year, it gets old.
Yeah.
It gets old.
I'm glad we agree on something now because
I
like I said,
listen, I can tell you
men,
that's vice
men,
versa for men or women.
no,
I feel
no,
like after six
no.
months to a year, it gets old. Listen, hold on, hold
Men
on.
take care of women all their life.
Now, who you take care of? Have you taken care of somebody
Hold on,
for over a year?
hold on a sec. I'm saying men I know
I'm talking
take
about
care of
you.
women.
You
No,
just asked me
I
on
can't
my
compare
perspective
myself
of
to them.
something.
I can't compare
Huh?
myself to them.
Why?
I
Do
can't
you
compare
take care of
myself
women
to them
over a
because we
year?
don't. I don't think I think the same as them.
Do you take care of a woman?
I
Period.
said I don't think I think take. Yeah, I have.
Over a year?
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
Because when you think of taking care of, you think about what paying bills, rent. I mean anything. I mean, right?
Have you paid somebody rent over a year?
Pay rent. I don't know. I don't know about that, but I know I done paid somebody bills over a year. So yeah, I think I've taken care of a woman plenty of time before because yeah, men just naturally pay bills and stuff like that. Might be a light bill, might be a water bill, might be anything, but men do take care of women. Women don't take care of men. I'm sorry to
I
tell
need
you.
men to take
I'm
care of women.
sorry. I'm
Damn.
sorry to throw this out in the world to be true, but women do not take care of men. I'm sorry. This right here. This is what they call BS. Because this do not happen. Most women
Well, I
do
guess
not.
women take care of boys.
Yeah, because then they're the ones they can get to do whatever they want. They got them in there. See, women can buy them boys some Jordans or something and sit on their face half the night and all kind of stuff. I mean, yeah, they would take advantage of a young boy
I'm telling you,
and
I
do.
had a dude, he was in his 20s, and he asked me if he could be my man. And he said, all I ask of you is to buy me a pair of tennis shoes a month. He didn't even say a week. He said a month.
I mean,
He
well,
said
that's
he said he'll clean the house, cook, all this stuff, everything I need, my desires. Just get him some tennis shoes and somewhere to stay. And I'm thinking like this boy is serious. And I was so tickled that he's still doing that. But now he have like children, it's like a little boy I knew, but he was serious. I know he was, but he grown now. I'm like, these
Look,
dudes
look,
crazy.
look. I be thinking about back in the day. I think sometimes I say, "Damn, could I have been a man, housewife type dude? Taking care of the household." I think I could have got the kids to goddamn it clean up and get everything together. But I don't think deep down inside of me that I would have been the one running around like a maid doing everything. It's a little bit over my head on that tip, but I
Cooking
do think
either.
I might have made something here and there, but I think most women, if they put you in a certain kind of role, they gonna want it constantly. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I don't even think men want it as constantly as a woman probably want it. Because I've been in certain situations that I stopped doing because it was that type of situation. I was under a woman when I was young. I was under a woman and I had to do certain things that I didn't want to do. And I felt it was like anything. It's all right for the moment. But later on, you ain't gonna want to do it like that. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like it's just something that a lot of men don't want to do. I mean, on certain things. But like I said, that's just me. I feel like it's a lot of stuff that I ain't want to do, that I refuse to do. And I think a lot of women want men to be a certain kind of way that they really don't like. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It's like
Yeah.
you want a man to do some stuff, but you really, after he do it, then you kind of like, I didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like women would want a man to do some shit, and once he do it, be like, you soft. You ain't right. You ain't good enough. So I feel like women want men to do certain things, but they really don't want to do certain things. It's like once you break down and you not being a man no more, I think women can smell it. They smell it on you. And they be like, nah, I'm done with him. You know what I'm saying? Do that make sense? Do that make sense?
It does. It does.
All right. Come on with it.
So, what skills do you think keeps a man longer than sex? I guess peace and not bringing toxic situations. Nothing to
All right.
say.
Come on with it. Come on with it. you
So,
know,
what do women get wrong about keeping a man? A lot of time, women think about getting a man is like a prize. So you think like you won this, or you got this man, or you have this man, but what can you bring this man for joy or peace to keep him or to hang on to him? And it's so sad that so many people feel like sex can draw a man to conclusion, and it doesn't, because you give him the best sex ever, but who's to say it's enough? What if he's around here letting you bombard his heart out and everything? He's thinking about Tasha, Keisha, Kim, Shanae. Who knows? You can give your all to a person sexually, but if their minds are carnal and not consistent with you or showing ties, it doesn't even matter what you give and how much you work for it. it is what it is. And then I just, I just pray that I'm good where I don't want to just not even deal with people no more. But it is what it is. Do you believe everyone is faithful enough to be kept? Possibly, if they want to be kept.
Okay. Come on with it.
Do women even care about keeping a man when they feel like they have options?
I'm listening. You ain't answer that question.
Well, you shouldn't have options if you have a man. If you have a man or a woman, you shouldn't have those option doors open.
So why do
When you
women
do, it
feel
would
like
never be a problem. It would never be a problem if you stop doing that. Close those
why do
option
women feel
doors.
like that?
Huh?
Why do women feel like they got options?
We know we have options. Especially if you say you're in a relationship, the hound dogs are always around there trying to seek. And just like men, the hound gals are around there seeking, trying to see, can I break this stuff up?
Do you think they
It's just
really got
people.
options? I mean,
Yeah.
but I'm
Men,
saying because
men keep the options open by not talking about their relationships, not bringing them up, not securing their relationships. They keep their options open by keeping what they got going quiet so they can still play around how they want. Women do the same thing. They keep their options closed. They keep their relationship closed and don't talk about it. If they talk about it, they trying to hide something they trying to get going.
oh,
So I don't know if that's how men work too, but I know women do that.
all right, hold on. Did I? Oh, no, I already went.
Greetings to you.
Okay, come on with it.
So do you think getting someone else's man is a win? And that be the thing. They feel like I can take this woman man and I won. No, you didn't. You just got the problem you took from her. If you can take him that easy, that's your problem. Keep it.
Boy, come on with it.
Getting a man is about attractions. Keeping a man is about maturity, discipline, and peace. So you can attract a man to get him. Some men can't control themselves. If they wanted, to have sex or whatever it is, they're gonna do it. But to keep that man, you have to be mature about it and all that. So, like you said, getting a man ain't hard. But what you get from that man, that's the difficulties. But hey,
Come on with it.
some women got lashes, lips, hips, and angles, and a phone full of tricks. And he'll be one of them. Women know how to flirt and tease when necessary.
We'll go past that.
Keeping a man
That's
ain't about your body, it's about your behavior. But it will still not make someone be faithful.
kind of want to talk about that, but I'm gonna keep it going. Go ahead.
How you talk when you're mad, will that run him off? So you get the man. But when you get mad and the things you say out your mouth, the disrespect, would that keep him?
I don't think people even think about that part of it. I don't think a lot of people do. Sometimes people can act like they care, but mm, she said, "Ooh wee, this is a hot topic." Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Man, I'm cool with it.
So, do women have skills to keep a man? We do. I say we do. If we work on it. And most women got to get out their head that I give them this gush and whoosh and wet and slippery and mouth and head and all that. No, that is not what's
Mm.
going to keep a man because he can get that anywhere.
You know what I think keep a man? Uh, character, that that laughter, joy, that able to talk to somebody. Uh, I don't think there's enough people out there like that where you can have a cool conversation and it's boom. It's like back and forth. It's never ending. It may when a man is reminded when he used to sit on the phone with a woman 2, 3 hours and all that type of stuff, talking good without arguing anything. I think that's the ultimate goal. And I think we don't realize how often we can't match other people's energy.
I mean, these days you have to realize, can I sit on the phone and talk with somebody that long without it being an issue? We're not arguing. We're just having conversation talking about this and that. Can you do that with a person these days?
You might be able to.
Like even dumb stuff, just being able to just be on the phone and just talk or have a conversation in person. But anyway,
I
some
think
women don't lose.
I
Okay,
think
go ahead.
it's available for it, but I don't think it's like it used to be. It used to
Prominent.
it, be easy because the questions and the comments and how women move today ain't the old woman of yesteryear that could talk and could talk to you and you could talk to them and you understand where they coming from.
Some women don't lose men because they aren't pretty. They lose them because they are exhausting. I would never want to be an exhausting person to a man. Like anytime he talked to me, he just tired. Like, what the is she calling me for? Why is she talking to me about this? I don't want to be hurt. Please, God, don't let me be hurt.
Uh,
Do
I
women
think a
think
lot of
they are okay? Go ahead.
I think a lot of women go through that because I don't think a lot of women know how to talk to men these days. And I think in between it, when they don't know how to talk to men, it's like they kind of just talk kind of any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like you listen to somebody and they're trying to make sense, but it really don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? And it's a hard thing to what's not. She said, absolutely you can. And she said, you're right, Miss Bella.
So, do women think they are better than men? Men ain't on their level. Yeah, you hear
Yes,
people
women.
say that. You hear
We
people
heard this
say
on
that.
this part. We heard this on this podcast, and people not realizing the code words. Uh, Men ain't ready for a woman like this. It's a lot of code words that women use to say you ain't on our level. What you think?
Mm. Well, I think everybody's entitled to their own opinion, right? And I feel like some men may feel like women are not. where they want them to be, as well as women may feel like the man isn't where she want him to be, like to meet their standards of what they have in their heads. But a lot of
Mhm.
times you meet people, you don't really know their standards until you really get to know them. Because as in anybody, you're going to meet the quality person in the beginning. So is this a really person that you really know, or you got to get to know? So you just have to get to know people.
Okay, I can go with that. You got
Being
the most.
fine don't excuse being toxic. Boom, boom, boom. Toxic. I'm going to kill you. Bust your windows out your car and your house.
That part.
You got the man, but he belongs to the community, especially Facebook community.
Mhm.
Oh my God.
Well,
If you don't know how to keep a man, you will always be dating but never chosen. And two, it said, can we enjoy one another even in silence?
I'm sure we can, but
Ain't nobody gonna do
try.
that. They gonna want you to put your phone down and you just be silent. We can be silent, but don't touch your phone because you're talking to somebody else. If you outside,
That, but
don't
ain't
touch
that
your
right?
phone. Be silent with me. Don't talk. Don't say
I
nothing.
mean, but ain't that right though?
TV.
I think you didn't understand what she was saying. I think that is the right way to do it. Like
That's what I'm
put your
saying. I'm
phone
speaking
down,
what
put
you're saying.
your
I'm putting it
stuff
in another
down, and
term. I was speaking
I
it in
guess.
another term.
I guess. Mm, I'm gonna try to see where it go. Damn. She said, "Damn." Okay. All right. Come on with it.
Playing the role will keep a man. So if you play the role, will it keep a man?
Yeah, I'm sure every time you play a role, you can keep whatever you're trying to keep. But if you play the role wrong, you can lose it just like you're trying to keep it. So
How you
it
play the
worked both
role wrong? It's
easy.
that's big. It's easy to get a man with options. That's why most guys keep relationships private and options open. Where that come from?
I mean, yeah, look like we mess around and put the wrong goddamn okay. Bang. See, hold on. There it is. Was that the options open right there? That's the one. Hold on, let me see.
A lot of women are loud about what they want, but silent about what they bring besides sex and stress. Uh-oh. You're gonna get some stressful coochie.
I'm not gonna go there with you.
Oh,
Come on with it.
okay. Just reading what's up there. Most women choose a man for power, of feeling they got the man. Yep.
I don't know. I don't know because it's kind of hard to feel because every woman is different. You don't know what they choosing them for. You don't know if they choosing for the
That's what I'm
sex.
saying. It's the power of whatever they want.
Yeah.
It cover a
So you never,
multiple things.
yeah, you never.
You got the man because he is not emotionally able to lead a woman in the relationship. Attentions feel easier than responsibility.
Mm, understand better.
What you think about it? When it comes to men, compliments are cheap. Commitment is work.
Mm.
What you think about that?
Which one? The one before that
Right
or that
there.
one?
What-
Okay.
That one.
I'm on for as soon as you get through reading this out.
Intuit say shouldn't be playing any roles, and that's most of the issues in a relationship. Ships. Okay. People are dealing with each other with motives and not genuinely. That's it.
I can agree
Well,
with
she
that.
answered that question right there.
Yeah, because I think that's the problem. A lot of people don't really like each other or really into each other or anything like that. I think they just doing it for the how they say for the gram. So I just think a lot of people don't know what they want. They just
Oh,
doing
the
it,
gram. What's
and
gram?
you know, yeah, Instagram. You ain't never heard of doing it for the gram.
Okay.
Maybe you didn't hear it. But when it comes to me and compliments are cheap, compliments is work. Uh,
Commitment.
I can agree with that. Commitment is I, cheap. Commitment is work. So what you saying is commitment is doing the work, not talking about it.
Right. So it's
Um,
easily just give compliments to women, but to commit to a woman, that requires work. So I just rather give the compliments. Hey, beautiful. I like your shoes.
um, that what you'll do?
Nope, I'm not a man.
How
I
can you
wouldn't
give
say
a
no.
man then turn around and say I'm not a man? That's something else there. And
I
that's what
wasn't saying
that's
man.
the
I was
thing
speaking.
I think about
I was
when
trying to
I'm
help you
thinking
give
about
an example.
no, but I'm saying that's what I think about when I'm thinking about women talking about it. They saying I'm not a man, I can't do this. But then a lot of women give comments on men stuff and don't understand how men think.
As in
Men are
anything.
totally different.
We listen. We are on this platform. Tell us. That's the thing you refuse to do sometimes. You don't tell us. If it's not right, let us know it's not right. So the only thing we can live on are assumptions in anything with a man, especially a man that don't communicate, not consistent, don't talk about it, want to shelter everything that they feel. So the only thing the woman can take are is a assumption. So when we take assumption, y'all wrong. Well, tell us what we're wrong at so we can grow. Well, when you're not willing to do that, because the first thing you say is, this a man code. We ain't gonna talk about it. So then everybody still live blindsided. So it is what it is. So we're gonna still assume, and y'all gonna still say what you say, and we're gonna be blindsided. So when it comes to men and women, everything is gonna forever be a challenge.
Commits commitments with commitments is perfect.
Compliments with commitment is perfect.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
When the last time you would tell somebody, "Oh, you look beautiful today," if she does, but instead you said in your head, "I don't want to tell them guys it's gonna go to their head." That's how dudes do. But then the next dude come out here, a stranger don't even know your woman. They be like, "Oh my gosh, you're gorgeous today." And
Yeah,
if
he
you
trying to
heard
get
that,
something.
you be like, well, he's standing by my woman. You trying to get her coochie. How?
He is. He
How?
is.
From a compliment?
You don't think so?
Well,
You
why the
don't
man
think men?
can't try to get her coochie
Hold
by
on. You
coming?
don't think? No, I'm saying you don't think men are trying to get coochie from compliments.
I'm sure they are. But I'm saying if she has a man, her own man don't even compliment her. So then what? So she out here just around here swinging it and taking compliments from other men and letting it go to her head. Because her man can't even compliment her. Can't even say nothing nice about her.
Seems like she might be jealous. Like, right there, it seems like she might be wanting her man to do something that her man not doing. Like,
Oh my
she
God,
might.
that sounds so crazy.
No, I'm saying it sounds like
Sound
she
like
trying to
he
make him
wants something, making
do
him.
something that he ain't doing. You don't think?
Okay,
I'm
well,
saying,
listen, hold
think
on.
about this.
If the
Think
man
about this.
don't want to give his, if the man doesn't want to give his woman a compliment, don't do it. Because the next man come along, give her a compliment, that's gonna grasp her attention. Thank you.
And you know
Make
what?
me fluttering,
And
my
I'm
heart
gonna
flutter.
do, and I'm gonna do like another man will say. Then that wasn't your woman. If she can be, cause see, she forgot why she got with you.
Listen, no,
Hold
you
on.
missed the
See,
whole
that's the
point. You
problem.
took the negativity out
That's
of it.
just. Hold on. That same thing when you said that that men are never satisfied. No, women are never satisfied because if she was satisfied with that man, nothing another man would say would move her. But you
Oh
said,
my God!
so
If you
hold
don't
on,
stop,
you just said, hold on, you just said that the other man say something that would move her to make her flutter or some bullshit or whatever, and
now
that's
it's
right there
bullshit.
is saying, huh?
Now it's bullshit. Because
No,
I'm
right there.
saying no. Listen to what I'm saying. Are you
All
listening to
right,
me?
go ahead. I'm listening.
Her own man that she's with never gives her
Uh,
compliments. Never say she's
never,
cute, she's beautiful,
never.
nothing like that. Like
Got her?
never.
How did he get her?
Well, that most men once they win you over, all that soft stuff, the perfume
There it
they buy,
is. So what
the
the
flowers
fuck?
they cut that off. They cut
Okay,
that
let me
off.
do this.
When they
So
get
since
you,
you
they
said
cut
it like
that stuff
that,
off. That
you
dainty,
said,
all that
watch
hunky
this.
dory stuff, it
Okay,
cuts off
you just
from the
said,
man.
hold on, what?
No, you
All right,
asking me, and I'm talking.
okay. All
I'm
right.
saying the honky dory stuff you give when you first meet this woman, you giving compliments, buying perfume and flowers and dates and riding and chilling and hanging out. All these things cease. But you feel like because those things cease, because you feel secure in this relationship, and it should be okay. When that stuff stops, the next man come. It's been 5-10 years. Ain't nothing going on. You ain't doing nothing no more. Here the next person want to do something sweet, nice, say hey, da da da. That stuff become coming of reception. Like you're receiving this. You're not getting this from home. The same thing if you was at home and your wife or your girl stopped doing the magic trick on your stick. And if it's a problem or you're not getting it, if the next person come, they want to be your friend so they can get on your magic trip, you don't think you're gonna do it?
Can I talk, man?
Sure.
Okay. So the part I'm glad you steered it the way you steered it because it let me know that women are temporary what's the name because you said that a man um is doing this to get your attention at first, but he stopped doing it. So a new man that's doing it He's doing it to get your attention at first, but eventually he will stop doing it because the reason he doing it to you, probably because he ain't doing it to the motherfucker that he should be doing it to, and he's getting your attention from your man. Okay, and if you've been with this man 10 years, and you said, and you and a motherfucker that just started doing this new shit to you can grab your attention, you're not in it like you say you in it. And
Okay,
I'm
well,
glad
tell me
you sound
this.
like that.
What would make the man that you're with stop doing that? What would make him stop doing the things he started to get you? What would make him stop doing it?
Can I talk? You ready?
Yeah, that was a question I was asking you.
You answered the question in the first sentence from the last question. You said in your voice. See, one thing about this thing here, we can go back and watch this thing again. You said in your voice, all this shit is temporary. A nigga that's doing this for you is temporary. Once he gets you, then he change. You said it out your goddamn mouth. Once he gets you, hold on. Once he gets you, he change. What you think that nigga that ain't got no skin in the game, once he gets you, you don't think he gonna change too? These niggas is the same nigga. Listen, ain't nothing nigga. Hold on, listen what I'm saying. Ain't nothing different than a new nigga than an old nigga. The only thing different is
old
one
dude.
one
Stay right
moving.
there. Go right there to the old dude. Tell me this. What make old dude change and stop doing those things? That's what I'm asking you. Not past the new dude that's out here trying to give the compliments and win you over that way. I'm asking old dude. What make old dude stop? Let's go there. Not even worried about the new dude. He ain't even in the picture yet. What made old dude stop? Let me hear that.
Same thing that make a woman stop sucking your dick and stop goddamn rubbing on you and stop doing. See, what people don't realize is all this stuff is connected. When a woman stop complimenting you, stop cheerleading. You remember when you said, "Oh, well, I ain't got to cheerlead his ass," or he stopped. Goddamn, what's that? See, once you stop cheerleading, and then he used to you cheerleading, and he noticed you stop cheerleading, he gonna start acting funny. It's the same thing that you saying now. When people stop doing certain things, it start making you change. Now you receptive to an outside motherfucker that ain't got no skin in the game. He got them in a week 2 in, and he's saying, hold on. He's saying sweet nothings. Hold on a second. He's saying sweet nothings to you, and he got your attention just that quick. 2-3 weeks in, and another nigga, he been doing this shit 5-10 years. He stopped doing it all of a sudden. Oh, he the bad guy. And he don't know what he doing no more and all that. And that's what it can come to just that quick. A woman can watch a man do something 7 years and he stopped doing for one. She forgot about the whole 7 years he was doing that shit. Because it's always in the now. What has he done for me lately? And I remember Eddie Murphy doing a stand-up. And he was saying, and the lady was doing this, and he said, "What has she done for me lately?" He said, "But I bought you clothes, buddy. But what have you done for me lately?" And I said, "I did you this. But what have you done for me lately?" And that's coming from a man talking about how a woman acts. Soon as it ain't receptacle like it used to be, soon as it changed, a woman changed with it.
That's not true.
You might think it's not true, but you can go look up the clip I'm talking about by Eddie Murphy.
Look, I understand Eddie Murphy. He's making money. Whatever. He rich. That has nothing to do with the conversation that we talking about. I'm talking about people that's
the reason
we're not talking about
rich.
Eddie Murphy. We're not talking
The
about Eddie
reason
Murphy.
he got rich,
Uh-uh.
hold on. The reason comedians get rich because they tell the truth about situations that really go on.
So is that what you working on? Telling the truth about situation?
Yeah, I tell the truth about situations. And
Okay.
sometimes
Work on it.
some
Keep
people,
working.
okay, right.
Keep working.
Yeah. Hold on, let me go back to this. She said, if he ain't complimenting his woman on his heels, he don't like her for real though. Chemistry is gone or something. You about right. If his woman throw on heels or she trying to do something to do what's name and he ain't coming in, he probably don't like her no more. For real, or something like that. He probably like, he probably already done. And she said, ooh, yeah. Okay, my bad. That part. I was trying to do a little,
Atomic bomb.
yeah, all that old type of stuff. But I feel like I feel like we often get into situations that we feel like that's for us, that's not for us. And I think women get in situations and if it's for them or not, I think if they get in the wrong situation, it does something to them. It makes them a worse version of themselves because they feel like they wasted time. I read blogs of women that have been in 10, 20, 25, 30-year relationships that they left. And they be like, oh, I wasted all my time on this nigga, and this and that, and blah, blah, blah. I wasted time. I wasted this. They don't look at it as a learning lesson or anything or something like that. They're just a waste of time. And I look at it all the time and I say, damn, she was with a motherfucker 20 years and all she saw was wasted time. She ain't see no good in it. Nothing she learned, nothing this and that. All she saw was wasted time. And I'm telling you, I done seen enough videos and personal things that women say about men is this and that. And it's horrible. And it's horrible to hear how women that stay with men 10, 15, 20 years. I mean, even 5 and 3. But after they get through to talk about how they wasted their time and they wish they had left 10, 20, 15 years early, I be like, wow, did they really ever love this dude? And I don't think a lot of women that feel like they love dudes like they really love them like that. And I don't think they really do. I think sometimes women go through phases, and as they looking for the right one, they run across somebody who quite ain't all right like this here, and they deal with them, and then they get to the point that they mad enough, and they say, you know what? I done wasted too much time and it's over with. I'm not wasting another moment of my happiness or nothing else. I'm getting out of this situation and they do whatever they got to do to get out of the situation. And then after that, they mad or something like that because they realize that after that, most women, they will realize they will go 20, 10, 15, 20 years after that looking for a substitute and never find it. Never find it. What people got to realize is you don't find a lot of people that love you. You don't find a lot of people that's compatible to you. And sometimes you got to realize that it ain't as easy. Love or whatever you looking for out here ain't as easy as it seems. And it might sound easy. It might even feel easy, because women can sub men out so easy. It might feel like, oh, I can get rid of him. I can get somebody new, but somebody new might not have none of the chemistry, none of the talking points, nothing that can entertain your mind in a certain way that'll make you want to be with this person. So I feel like it's a lot of stuff that people don't realize that they realize later on in life, that a lot of stuff sounds good, but it ain't. What you think?
I can agree.
What you got to say about the last topic? Don't say you ain't got nothing to say. Come on
I
with it.
don't have anything to say.
Oh, you got to say something. We got people
No, I
watching.
agree with you. I agree with you. Uh-huh.
Okay, I can tell when people sleeping. I did the magic finger.
Glance, baby, you can see it.
We've been on here 2 hours. You understand? Don't forget to like and share and all that good stuff. And the same way we came in, we're gonna go out.
Yeah. Trip off glance, baby, you can see it. Yeah.
Woo!
Strong. On the surfboard emergency. Ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Go long till I'm 6 feet. Put pocket full of repeat. I ride away. On the surfboard emergency. Ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Go long till I'm 6 feet. Put pocket full of repeat. Strong with pocket full on repeat. Gotta count up and I've been down. Picture going about 100 miles. Battery can't miss now. Standing tall, ready, always on go. Taking me to pin town. P.O. said slow down, so I come away and I skip town. 16 was on underage, there's 12 jurors in a mistrial. They seen I was underpaid, said you wide, no Gentile. I need like a man, even if your eyes don't dare to me. Touchdown like I had a 6 with a shimmy, nigga, that's a punk move. Don't be worried about what straw do. Do you and I'ma do I. Certain boy got a paint job with a clip coat and some fall guy. Your girlfriend need to took a beat, I was fresh meat, no big five. Give me win and Beyonce, put a ring on it in a lunch line. Head coach and I'm on the court. Referee and I'm shooting 3. Put sweat in it 2 degrees. So my water, I can barely breathe. Kelly Slater with the board flip. Push it up when the chords hit. Violins in a bell tip. Open up, let me splash it right away. On the surfboard emergency. Ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Go long till I'm 6 feet. Put pocket full on repeat. I ride away. On the surfboard emergency. Ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Go long till I'm 6 feet. Put pocket full on repeat. Second round of the fight, something ain't right. I gotta do my right. You walking through the air, no night flight. That's what some people say. Got one life to live, and I put 15 on all. Hit the ground, running, grab it past the Usain Bolt. Don't like 2 finger signs so far out, can't be caught. 9 it's crunch time, and I send it home like a walk-off. AMG on steroid, there's a flex once with a nightmare. Coming full force, no warning, just no, I don't fight fair. Good flight, no flight fair. Hot rounds out of hot barrel. Put the mic in the head, lock into the tap there. Short LCPR. What the hell are you need for? To go to the water, let him up. Time for you a lifeguard. I'm a whole damn lifeguard. Been dance with a wrist sharp. Light show me it was hard. Get skatebooks and I count cards. Play my hand for the W. Time told about who is who. They be on this, who is who. I'm on the surfboard. I'm on the sprout.
Listen, Linda. Listen.
Okay, what?
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis?
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at you.
Got him! Got him!
Bye, Felicia.
Y'all stingy.
He cold.
She belongs to the streets.
And like I said, we'll be back next Tuesday at 9 o'clock. You got anything you got to say?
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we will see you on next Tuesday at 9 o'clock p.m. Central
It
Standard
don't
Time.
cost a thing to like and share. Do
And
not
subscribe.
forget to like and share. It don't cost a thing. And this was a great show. And we'll catch y'all next Tuesday at 9 o'clock. Be there or be square. And we out of here.
Either way, come.